O.
The O.
Evelyn.
The O and
Oh my goodness. He was. They're gonna talk.
Good afternoon. This is 3:30 STEM show here at the Headwater Science Center. Thanks for tuning in. We do this every single day. Every once in a while we have the pure joy of having a live audience, and today we have a live audience before us at the Headwater Science Center. About to introduce to you Science Spencer. Science Spencer. And before I do that, we're open 7 days a week. That's every day of the week. You no longer have to go, is the Science Center open today? Because the answer is yes. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9:30 to 5, and on Sundays from 1 to 5. That's when we're open. Today's show is very generous donation received from Beltrami Electric Cooperative. It was a grant that we received from them. Thank you very much. They have underwritten our shows today, and we're very glad you're here. So here is Spencer, and he wants to talk to you about something that's shocking.
Thanks, Lee. Welcome, fellow scientists. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we'll be exploring static electricity. We will be building our own electroscopes from common household items that you can find in your house or maybe garage. So, ask your parents or whoever's watching you for the following materials: narrow-necked plastic bottle, scissors, needle nose pliers or white wire cutters, single hole punch, aluminum foil, a kitchen sponge, a foam tray, wool felt, and that's all you need for today's experiment. So, what is static electricity? That's a great question. Static electricity is the imbalance of electrons between two objects. How do we get an imbalance of electrons? So, we have to look closer into the world of atoms. Atoms are built up of a nucleus and electrons. Electrons are all around the nucleus, and sometimes when you give them a little force, they will pop off and join something else, which they don't really like. And when they are, that will create an imbalance of one atom being more negatively charged. If you ever have seen magnets, positive and negative sides of magnets attract. And that is where these atoms are kind of trying to balance themselves out. You see this in clouds, where all the particles within the cloud are bouncing into each other and exchanging electrons and everything like that. And eventually, these clouds can form positive and negative charges, which they don't really like that, so they're trying to balance themselves out either by discharging into the ground or into other oppositely charged clouds, or even within the same cloud, different sides. So, to show how electrons don't, oppose each other, I will show you guys an example, just like this, where
Wait a minute, let's try that again.
We're trying it again.
Right? We should try it again?
Try it again. The electrons are getting absorbed through this belt and then plastered back onto this dome. These will be then transferred to the pie trays. All these pie trays will be the same charge.
So this is not a wind current.
This is not the wind current.
Wind's not coming through. Okay.
This is the same charges opposing each other.
Okay, here we go.
So, this will be kind of the same thing that we're going to create in our electroscopes today. There's some other... Yes, come on, join our live audience. So, that is an example of the same opposing each other. So, now I'm going to draw from our live audience 2 volunteers to help me demonstrate that anyone can build these electroscopes.
Anybody in the audience?
Anyone want to go?
Me.
How about you two?
Wow.
You guys come on up. Come on up. What's your guys' names?
My name is Evelyn, and
Come on in. Come on in. You guys can fill in here. There you go. Say hi to all our
What's your name?
friends.
What's your name?
Leo.
That was Leo.
Evelyn.
Leo and Evelyn.
Thanks for volunteering, guys.
Leo, what's that on the front of your shirt?
Creepers and TNT.
Wow, TNT.
Creepers and-
Let's hope nothing blows up here.
Minecraft. It's a video
Oh,
game.
all right. I understand now.
Awesome. So, we'll be making our electroscopes. So the first step would be to bend our copper wire into a shape that will hold our tinfoil.
Like this, maybe?
Kinda, that's a good thought. But we need to make sure that it fits down into this bottle. So, how about just a hook? How about a small hook on the end? If you want to.
Good.
That is a hook. But let's try to make a hook that will fit in the bottle. Yeah, that's a great hook. How about you use this one?
Like
And now,
this one fits.
that is great job. Now we need to create a little bit of, oh, exactly. That's a good example of why we need a second hook or stopper on the top. So do like another little loop. So we have something to hold on to. On the other side. What they are doing now is creating a loop for the charges to travel down into our bottle. That will be transferred to our tin foil. Now, you guys can take your scissors. And try to cut 2 narrow slits out of this. And if you struggle with this, I have some prepared for us. Very good. 1. We'll take 2. If we can get 2.
Evelyn, what grade are you in?
I am in 3rd.
Third grade, going into 4th, though, right?
Yeah, I'm going in.
Off to 4th grade, right on.
3rd grade? Awesome. You guys are doing great.
Leo, what grade did you just finish?
I finished kindergarten.
Kindergarten, off to 1st grade.
We have another guest.
Wow, she's hard to see.
Can't quite see her yet.
Yeah. Oh, I saw her. It is a shocking show today.
Oh, on the floor.
On the floor. And if you crinkle these, don't worry. You can just flatten them out on the table. And now, can we put 2 holes in each one? Or no, 1 hole in each one. Just so they can fit on our hook that we created earlier.
In case the audience would like to know. There's another volunteer. She's over here. Oh, she's wandering off stage now. All right, back to the show. There we are. I think we're gonna have to change the name of the show. It's gonna be the Leo and Evelyn Show.
Leo and Evelyn show.
Leo and Evelyn Show.
With hole punches that are jammed. But that's okay.
We got extras.
Alright, there you go.
She's ready.
There we go. We got it
Alright,
working.
Leo.
Let's get a close up, Evelyn. Let's see those holes. Right on.
I
Okay.
have eyes.
All right. There they are. Okay.
Great job. Now, can you fit those pieces of flattened tin foil pieces on the hook that we created earlier? Yeah, just put it right through those holes.
So do we like do it on?
Yeah, just let them
top?
hang there.
Nice job, Leo.
Push them in. They don't fit. And just push them in because there's plenty of room on this.
Nicely done. Hook it on the top. Very good.
There we go.
Okay, we're gonna want the tin foil in the inside of the bottle. That is pretty
Good
close.
point.
That's a good close.
Yeah.
That should be
Oh,
probably more clear
what?
when the instructor is covering that. There you go, Leo.
Hold it up close again, Evelyn, so you can see that bottle. You want the two pieces of
Tin foil.
tin foil
In
inside
the-
the bottle. That's good. Right
And
on.
now,
Your face is a little distorted now, Evelyn, but we can see you through the bottle.
because the kitchen, what would you call this again? I don't know, sponge. Yeah,
Yeah.
sponge is difficult to cut. I pre-cut these, so we didn't have to worry about anyone cutting their fingers or anything like that. You're gonna take one. Yeah, you can grab one. Grab one and bend it around the wire and fit it into the water bottle so it's suspended. Just like this. This one's maybe a little bit easier.
Is this folded? Should we fold
Yep.
ours?
Yep. Fold it so the wire fits inside.
Got it. Which part of the wire?
Nicely done.
Inside.
Hold it up so we can see Leo. Hold yours up so we can see it in the camera. Yeah, bring it forward a little bit. Oh, right here. Oh, right here.
There we go.
Nice. Nicely done, Leo.
Good job, Leo.
All right. Right on.
All right,
Okay.
now we got to generate some static electricity. Any ideas how we can do that? Where do you guys get static from? Maybe walking around on your carpet?
Like sometimes if you rub your hand on the carpet a lot, and if you keep going really fast, and then you take it off and kind of touch it, it shocks you a little.
That's good.
Or if you like rub your hair on like something soft,
Or you could rub it on a balloon.
Those are all great examples. But today we're going to be using a styrofoam plastic tray and a little bit of felt to create a charge. And I'm going to give you guys that and see if we can charge it up for me. Rub it, rub it. And now wave it over your electroscope.
Wave which one over this? The
Yeah,
Leo cloth.
the styrofoam big plate.
So I just wave it.
Yeah,
Just have
see-
to touch it.
The styrofoam plate. Just wave it over the copper tube. See what happens. Do you see anything happening with your tube?
It's moving.
It is
Can I do
moving.
it fast?
You can do it fast. But what's happening? You can get a little closer. Now, the charges is coming from the foam plate all the way down. Oh,
Let's do it again,
it's okay.
Evelyn.
Charge it back up.
Evelyn, let's do the rubbing again.
Is traveling down the copper wire into the tin
Here we
foil
go.
slits, and because it's the
that's-
same
There you
charge,
go. It's going more.
It is repelling each other, just like.
It looks kind of like running legs. Not really, or walking.
So, just like the tinfoil plates, high plates were repelling each other off the top of the generator. These two tinfoil pieces are repelling each other from the energy or static electricity generated from the plate.
What would happen if you held Evelyn's bottle next to your electric?
Next to this,
Yeah.
let's test it out.
Well, you test it out.
I'll
I'm
test
staying
it
here.
Let's see. Ooh, we don't even have to get that close.
Turn the bottle so we don't have that plastic part covered. There we go.
Oh, it's kind of going crazy.
It looks like a crazy person's running in a weird, crawly, like, runny way, or whatever.
How are you doing? You getting it? That's fine. Scientists most often do not get it on the first try.
How many scientists like pizza?
That would be a good survey. And I would guess most of them. Because who doesn't like pizza?
Yeah, I know. Pretty much everyone loves pizza unless they're allergic to stuff. Like my mom is gluten free, so she has to have gluten free pizza.
Now you try it. You try your
Rub it really.
electroscope.
Rub it
So
really
charge it up. Charge it up.
Really fast.
Charge
Come
it
on.
up.
Pizza's my favorite food.
Our science show has turned into a culinary show.
Now, let's see if you built up any charge by waving it over the copper wire. You can wave the styrofoam over the copper wire. Take this out, wave it over, see what happens. You can do it slowly, closer, see what's happening to the.
It's moving.
Woohoo!
Working.
Now, this is something that you can play with at home. You can.
Wait, I don't think many people have that.
Exactly. So, if you don't have an electrostatic generator at home, my challenge to you is see what else generates static electricity and test it by using your electroscopes. If you find anything interesting, I encourage you guys to bring in your test results to the Science Center in downtown Bemidji and let our staff know. We always love to hear about our young scientists and their ongoing experiments with the natural world and any kind of experiments. And I think that's all we have today.
Okay, let's get a farewell from Leo. Say hello to those people out in television land, Leo. Very good. How about you, Evelyn?
Yeah, and thank you to Mom and Dad for letting me come here.
Wow. Big shout out to all the parents that let their kids come
All
here.
right, that's a wrap.